Okay, YouTube, found Harley. So, what's today's story?
Today I am excited to say that in the last basically 2 months I've used 3 times. On March 12th I got into a unfortunate accident where I ended up with a lot of severe injuries. I fractured my pelvis, broke my shoulder, my arm, my elbow, 6 ribs, and collapsed lung. And now, of course, it was because of, basically because of drugs. I put myself in a situation that I wouldn't be in today.
What happened?
So, full disclosure, I was on a date, and it was one person. We went up to his apartment, and I went into the bathroom to do my thing, and I heard multiple male voices all of a sudden. So all of a sudden, there wasn't just one person out there were multiple. And I heard them like whispering, trying to be really quiet, and I heard them whisper, well, how are we gonna get her down to the car? So at that point, I was like, all right, gotta get out of here. I was in the bathroom, 2 stories up. I looked out the window, and it looked like I could lower myself out of the window onto the ledge underneath and then go on the roof. And now it's not like that was my first time trying anything like that. I've climbed a lot of stuff. I used to, climb the library in my city where I'm from when I was younger and practiced parkour for just a little bit. Wasn't very good at it, but so it's not like it was just my first time trying to do something like that. But as I lowered myself down, my arms locked and I wasn't able to pull myself the way I needed to, and I needed to go in, which isn't really possible when you're hanging from a fucking window 2 stories up. And I slipped and I fell. My body hit the ground and I amazingly stayed awake. Body's fucking resilient. Awake enough to when the EMTs arrived, I was able to give them my name, my social, everything. I'm like, this is my name, this is my social, and I'll knock me the fuck out. They checked me out and they were like, listen, sorry, we can't knock you out. We're gonna have to put a chest tube in you right here. And I was like, you're gonna knock me out for that, right? I'm like, no, we gotta cut your side open and get a tube in you. So I was awake for that.
Wow.
And when I got to the hospital, they, I guess medically induced a small coma, so that because of the extensiveness of the injuries, I woke up 3 days later and I got a pelvic surgery. And I don't know, man, this is one of the first times where I've been through something where I can recognize, like, I should have probably died. And it's also one of the first times I can truly say that I'm grateful to be alive. Because, as addicts, we all romanticize the idea of death a lot. And a lot of us, go back and forth with not wanting to be here anymore. But it shook me up and made me realize that I want to live. And, I was in the hospital for a month going through really, really horrible pain, and I was bedbound for 4 weeks, couldn't get up, couldn't get out, and it's definitely humbling when you've got people your age helping you use the bathroom in a bed. That's humbling.
Sure.
And I said to myself, I'm not going to go through all this pain and all these surgeries to fucking sit in Camden shooting coke and dope. I'm not going to do it.
So what are you doing?
Right now I'm in a physical rehabilitation facility, and once I'm done with my physical therapy, I'm either going to go back up to Connecticut, which is where I'm from, and get into a sober house there, start fixing everything I need to fix, get my son back with me, create a stable environment so that I can have him with me and start a real life. I've been FaceTiming with him every day and talking to my family, and my mom's on my side, my dad's on my side. I've got pretty good support. I've got a lot to fix and a lot to do. And the hardest part about it is just feeling like I'm fighting myself. And part of me feels like this is just who I am. And unfortunately / fortunately, it depends on how you look at it, being a drug addict defines me. It's a lot of who I am. So it feels really disheartening to have to fight something that I feel is a big part of me, But I got a gnarly scar.
Wow.
to show for it.
That's crazy.
Yep, had a bunch of staples. But
You got a story to tell.
I do, and that's just a small portion of it. But I'm excited to say that I'm gonna give real life a shot. And the last 2 videos, you guys saw me kind of all messed up and slurring my words and moving all weird. And I watched them when I was in the hospital, and I didn't realize how visible it was. You know, that I was high. And you know, when we're in it, we think we're invincible, but I didn't die this time, but next time I know I will. So I know that that was divine intervention, and I'm not really one to touch on the God subject a whole lot, but this was nothing but divine intervention. It slowed me down, and it showed me that I'm strong. I got through it. I lived through it, number one, and now I've pushed through everything that I have to do. I've been walking again for only 2 weeks, so I strengthened myself enough to do that. So why not try and start on the head now too?
So, are you still using, or you're?
In the last 2 months, I've used 3 times. So nothing has been. It hasn't been like a 2-day in a row thing. I haven't used today. I didn't use the last 3 weeks. So I did it once while I was all cooped up because I was in a lot of pain. And those were basically my excuses the other 2 times. But I'm all out of excuses now. So I'm giving myself a shot.
Good. Proud of you.
Thank you.
That's all.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it took a tragedy to put you there, but.
Hey, something had to happen.
So can you do sober living and PT at the same time?
So they're telling me that there's no outpatient physical therapy right now, which I'm not really understanding. I think it's just a matter of like transport and the fact that I'm also on maintenance right now. I decided to get on methadone.
Awesome. How's that treat you?
Good. I had after I had my son, I had 2.5 years clean on it, and it seems to be the only thing that kind of works for me. I've had a hard time accepting that I'm one of those people that might just need to be on it long term. But if it keeps a needle out of my arm, then why not?
Absolutely. Right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you.
All right.
Anything else you want to add?
There's help out there, and anyone can do it. Even there's days where I wanted to die. There's days where I was 100% sure that this is how I was going to live forever. But I know that I have to give myself a chance. So I don't know if you're able to like plug my Instagram.
Do whatever you would like. It's your voice here.
Well, on Instagram, I am Liz with Love, Lizz with Love, and you guys can follow me. And if you ever want to reach out and ask me any questions or maybe ask for help, I'm here.
Awesome.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Bye.
And we're super proud of you that you're going through the emotions of fulfilling a happy life.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You take care.
You too.